So we're going to look at equivalent fractions, and here we've got some shapes. I've drawn some regular oblongs. First one I divided it into 2 bits, so each bit is a half. Here we've got it in 4 bits, each bit's represented by a quarter, and the last one is in 8 bits. So we're looking at eighths. Now remember, it's always worth noting, the larger the denominator, the smaller the fraction. And you can see here very obviously how 1/8 is an awful lot smaller than a half. And we're just going to revise and refresh our memories on how we create equivalent fractions. So here, if we're looking at 1/2, and we've got a half in the form of a circle, how many quarters is that equivalent to? So we want to make it into quarters. What do I do to the denominator to turn it into quarters? Well, you know I multiply by 2, and what I do to the bottom, I do to the top. And so 1/2 is exactly the same amount as 2 quarters. They are equivalent or equal fractions. So my 1/2 shaded here is equal to 2 quarters. Now if I wanted to turn my 1/2 into eighths, how am I going to do that? Well, this time I'm multiplying that denominator by 4. So I'm going to multiply the top by 4, and you can see that 1/2 is exactly the same as 4/8, another equivalent fraction.